Looking for the best toaster oven? Since 2022, we spent thousands of dollars buying the most notable toaster ovens, entirely out of our own pockets. Why? Because we wanted to find out the truth. Are the 2026 models actually a technological leap forward, or are you just paying for a flashy LCD screen and a bunch of empty promises from manufacturers? What we have here isn't a filming studio, it's a lab. We spent over 200 hours running continuous tests on 22 different models. The casualty: 600 slices of toast, 40 whole chickens, and over 20 pounds of frozen French fries. Honestly, my team is pretty sick of eating toast every day already. But after 4 years of closely tracking these ovens, the data has revealed a harsh truth. Newer doesn't always mean better. In fact, one of our top picks this year is a model that hasn't changed at all since 2022. We evaluate everything based on real-world experience, not what the brand prints on the box, along with build quality and overall user experience. From the $400 Breville to the $100 Black+Decker, we narrow it down to 6 models that truly deserve a spot on your kitchen counter. Number 1, the Cuisinart TOA70. Number 2, the Breville Smart BOV 900 BSS. Number 3, the Ninja Foodi XL Pro Air DT201. Number 4, the Breville Mini BOV 450XL. And number 5, Black+Decker CTO 6335S. And lastly, number 6, Panasonic FlashXpress NB-G110P. We rank them from the best overall toaster oven to the standout picks in specific categories. By the end, you understand exactly why our top choice earned its spot. I'm Alan, and welcome back to our Shouldit Toaster Oven series. Number 1, the Cuisinart TOA70 Air Fryer Toaster Oven, our best to buy. The Cuisinart TOA70 prioritizes raw cooking power and precision over smart features or flashy design. There's no touchscreen, just 4 mechanical dials. Even before turning it on, the build quality stands out. It features premium stainless steel construction, a well-insulated door, a top-mounted convection fan, and a polished interior designed to minimize grease buildup and make cleaning easier. And if you ever forget the temperature and time for your recipes, just look at the glass door for the brief instructions. It's one of the many improvements from the previous model TOA60. That excellent installation and ventilation combined with the 6 powerful quartz heating elements helped it set some impressive records in our lab tests. And we like to say, the Cuisinart is actually the one to confirm our belief that air frying is the best way to cook protein and savory carbohydrates in a toaster oven. In our 9-inch thick crust meat pizza test, it melted the cheese and browned the entire topping layer in just 3 minutes and 30 seconds. If you're making a fresh one, we recommend preheating the griddle to use as an extra surface. Anyway, the test that really made us say wow was the 3-pound whole chicken roast at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. We flipped the chicken at the 20-minute mark and exactly 40 minutes in, the meat came out perfectly juicy while the skin turned so crispy that you'd think the air fryer function rendered out all the fat, leaving only the thin, crispy skin that can peel off itself. Next, we switched to 400 degrees Fahrenheit with 12 ounces of frozen fries. After 10 minutes, we pulled the basket to shake them, and just 5 minutes later, they reached optimal doneness. The color was a beautiful even golden brown, and the texture was really crispy. A few fries had slightly darker tips, but nothing significant. In the toast test on medium, 4 slices finished in 5 minutes with a beautifully even golden top and a slightly more blotchy bottom due to the nature of quartz elements. Nonetheless, the texture was an ideal mix of crispy exterior and soft interior. What surprised us the most was the second batch. Unlike many analog ovens that burned toast during back-to-back cycles, these slices did not scorch. They simply came out crispier and slightly darker. Verdict: this 100% analog toast oven is excellent for everyone. With unmatched temperature precision and cooking speed, it's perfect for meals, especially whole roast and pizzas for 3 to 4 people. Its design is simple but superbly built with safety as well as ease of use and cleaning as a priority. Overall score, 9 out of 10. Number 2. The Breville BOV 900 BSS Smart Oven Air Fryer Pro, our best premium pick. The Breville Smart Oven Air Fryer Pro is built for the most serious of home cooks. The standout here is the premium design, a sturdy stainless steel body, smooth auto-pull rack, and a clear, intuitive control panel packed with functions. It can handle everything from proofing dough to slow cooking and even dehydrating. You also get smart extras like a frozen food button, auto-adjust time, a temperature conversion, and a face cook which lets you change functions like roast, then broil automatically. With a 0.8 cubic feet capacity, it easily fits multiple 13-inch trays, making it ideal for families. Its 6 quad heating elements are powered through Breville's Element IQ system, delivering precise, consistent heat. Don't believe me? Just look at its performance. In the toast test, it took just over 6 minutes to produce evenly golden, crispy on the outside, soft on the inside slices. The second batch, 2 minutes faster, same color and crispiness, but with even more moisture. Plus, it handles 6 slices at once. For pizza, the included 13-inch pan helps create a crisp, evenly browned crust, though the side fan means the cheese doesn't melt quite as well as top fan designs like that of the Cuisinart. As for whole chickens and fries test, the air frying function and basket can't go wrong. The chicken was juicy while golden and crispy at the wings, same goes for the fries. We do want to point out that if you want the best possible outcome, we recommend increasing the temperature by around 25 degrees Fahrenheit compared to our settings. Verdict: this oven takes it a step further with a super intuitive digital control on top of an already impressive build quality. Its smart heating system allows for top-tier cooking performance across multiple batches, making sure no one in your family has to eat a subpar share of food. Overall score, 9.4 out of 10. Coming in at number 3, the best air fryer oven title goes to the Ninja DT201 Foodi Extra Pro Air Fry Oven. This is a machine built for large families. The first thing you notice is the digital control panel built right into the door handle, a smart design that maximizes interior capacity. It can even fit a 12-pound turkey without taking up extra counter space. As soon as you select a cooking mode, the display automatically tells you the ideal rack position. Even better is the 2-level feature, which lets you cook, say, meat on one tray and vegetables on another at the same time, with even heat distribution. It's a huge time saver. Speaking of even heating, thanks to its third element convection technology, this oven also delivers serious power. In our 3-pound whole chicken test, it matched the Cuisinart's record at 40 minutes. The skin came out evenly golden and crispy, while the meat stayed perfectly juicy. Switching to air fry mode at 40 degrees Fahrenheit with 12 ounces of frozen fries, It finished in 19 minutes. Medium cut fries turned out perfectly crispy, but the strong airflow caused thinner pieces to overcook slightly while thicker ones stayed a bit pale. You need to shake or toss them around the 30-minute mark for the best results. The toast test was a breeze as well. On a second consecutive batch, the oven automatically adjusted the time down to 4 minutes to prevent burning, something many ovens fail to do, especially outside of our list. That said, it wasn't the best performed with store-bought pizza. However, based on its overall power, we believe it would do much better with a fresh pizza. Another small downside, the interior isn't fully non-stick, so cleaning grease can take a bit more effort. Verdict? With its fast air frying, efficient multi-level cooking, and intuitive controls, the Ninja Foodi XL Pro is a fantastic choice for family meals and gatherings. Overall score, 8.6 out of 10. Number 4 is our best small pick, the Breville BOV 450XL Mini Smart Oven. It features a durable stainless steel exterior, a slide-out crumb tray, and clear rack position markings on the glass door. The interior is more spacious than most small-sized ovens and comes with a non-toxic, non-stick coating. With 1800 watts of power, it easily dries its 4 quartz heating elements. Beyond the basics, Breville also includes some useful presets like pizza, cookies, and reheat. The LCD display paired with a control dial makes it easy to adjust settings even while cooking. Cleaning is also simple, especially thanks to the non-stick interior and how easily burnt residue comes off the enamel-coated accessories. While it can't quite match top-tier ovens of larger sizes, the Mini Smart excels at what it's built for, toasting. Thanks to its high power, it delivered the fastest toast cycle we've tested. At shade level 4, 4 slices came out with a beautiful mix of light golden to golden brown tones. The first batch was perfectly crisp outside while staying soft inside. On the second batch, even though the oven automatically reduced the time, the toast still came out darker and crispier, so you may want to lower the settings slightly for consistent results. In the pizza test, it took some dialing, but ultimately scored a strong point. We first used the bake mode for consistency, then switched to the dedicated pizza mode, and that's where it impressed. In just 5 minutes and 36 seconds, the pizza looked great. The crust turned golden brown and crispy, though with a slightly lighter patch, but likely the best you get without convection. It also delivered the best chicken wing results in the small category. After 40 minutes, the wings came out crispy, golden brown, and still juicy inside. Verdict? This is the fastest toast oven we've tested in its size category, thanks to its strong power and compact design. With excellent build quality, easy cleaning, and thoughtful features like temperature conversion, it's a great fit for small kitchens. Overall score, 8.4 out of 10. Number 5, the Black+Decker CTO 6335S Large Convection, our best value. The Black+Decker is more sturdy and durable compared to other units around $100. A few more things that stood out to us were the easy clean interior, quartz elements, and pan plus rolling rack combo. The oven is easy to operate thanks to its LCD and 13 buttons. Unfortunately, the door and buttons are a bit dodgy. Moreover, it doesn't have any features to increase convenience. This applies to its automatic preheat phase, which isn't very useful. The Black+Decker did best in roasting a 3-pound whole chicken where the cooking chamber still had more than enough space. After 1 hour of convection roasting, the entire bird was still very juicy. If you want a deeper color on the skin though, increase the heat to 400 or 425 degrees Fahrenheit compared to our tested 350. The oven also had better toast and pizza scores compared to others of the same price range. However, with 1500 watts of power, it could not compete with the likes of the Ninja Foodi XL Pro when it came to baking frozen fries. What you can do to get the most out of it is to crank the temperature to the maximum 450. Verdict? This oven offers everything you need in a good oven at a shockingly low price. It's sturdy, easy to operate, and has convection. Although it has a small weakness of low wattage, you can get around that by tinkering with the temperature. Overall score, 6.7 out of 10. Number 6. The Panasonic NB-G110P FlashXpress, our best quick and easy. As mentioned earlier, newer isn't always better, and this long-standing Panasonic FlashXpress proves it. The build quality is solid, and its standout feature is the auto slide rack, which makes loading and removing food convenient, though it does take up a bit of cooking space. The only real downside is the limited control over precise time and temperature adjustments. Anyway, performance. Thanks to its quartz and ceramic heating elements, speed is where it dominates. It set a pizza record at just 3 minutes. However, that speed can work against it. The toppings brown too quickly before the crust could fully develop. Our tip: lower the temperature from 450 to 130 for better balance. In the chicken wing test, it performed close to the Breville, delivering crispy, golden skin very quickly. Again, dialing the temperature down from 425 to 390 helps keep the meat juicy. That ultra-fast heating does lead to uneven results in the toast test. You need to use the lowest setting or the bread can burn very easily. If you want something fast, simple, and hassle-free, just press a button and your food heats up instantly on a sliding tray. This is a great choice. Overall score, 7.4 out of 10. There you have it, our list of the best toast ovens along with a quick review on their qualities. If you're interested in any of the toast ovens, we have the links to them in the description below. And if you want to check out how we did the testing for these toast ovens, we have a link to an article and a video in the description as well. If you enjoyed the video, please consider like and subscribe so that you won't miss our future uploads. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!